Do the Lakers need LeBron James? Toddy, what are your thoughts? The Lakers are they were off to a really hot start last week, but they took a couple L's consistently. Luke has been in and out of the lineup. We saw the Austin Reeves blow up, hit the scene, and a lot of the conversations from a lot of talking heads were, do they need LeBron James? LeBron James is old, lead GM, they don't need him. A week later, 8-5, fifth in the West. Toddy, do the Lakers need LeBron James?
Absolutely. I don't think it's a question. I understand the Luca numbers. I get it. Luca's going to do that. He's just 35. Just pencil him in. 33 points. Just pencil that boy in. 35, 8, and 11, whatever.
Bet the over.
Just points, rebound, assists. Just bet that over. Austin Reeves, I get it. Everybody was talking. They were all in an uproar. Austin Reeves, he just dropped 40. Yeah, 30. Yeah, this. Yeah, that. I get it. I understand. Then you start looking at that win-loss column. Loss. I get it. LeBron James is 40. How old is LeBron?
40. He'll be 41 in December.
41. I understand. Age. LeBron is kind of defying father time right now. He's the anomaly. Like him and Tom Brady are like the anomaly of what a 40-year-old looks like in modern society. He is defying all of that. I think we can all say from a basketball perspective that LeBron James makes everyone better. We've just seen that from time and time again, from him being in Cleveland the first stint, literally carried that '07 team to the finals. He had Anderson Varejao and Boobie Gibson, Larry Hughes. Now, Larry Hughes was a dog. Zaltruda Ilgauskas. I'm just pointing out names. Norris Cole, Mario Chalmers. Just guys that you really didn't think would be that. But those were like household names. Timothy Mozgov. Like, I can go on and on just about guys who we've seen LeBron play with, and they have literally gotten paid just for being on his team. I do think Kevin can probably put that back up. You're muted though, by the way. Muted.
I didn't mean to throw that up there. I was trying to type it out, but Mr. Him responded to you. Toddy said, we do not need LeBron, but it would be nice to have LeBron of recent years. And you were mentioning all the LeBron of recent years and all the guys that he's carried. So, this is why Shaun does all the backstage things, because I was typing away and accidentally clicked it. So, Toddy, I know you were having a great rant. I want you to keep going, but before you finish your rant, I would love for you to answer this question.
So this is Ev, by the way, Evan in the chat. He says we don't need LeBron, but it would be nice to have the LeBron of recent years. And I was kind of just mentioning off a couple of guys that LeBron has had in his career as teammates. Now, this is going back 20 years, damn near. But LeBron, he uplifts all of his teammates. Now, he is known for have been a pretty solid defensive presence in his last few years. I wouldn't really count on LeBron to be that at this stage in his career, but I think just as a floor general, as a scorer, he literally leads the NBA all time in scoring. But it just comes to a point where when we look at one of the best, arguably the greatest basketball player to ever play the game,
ain't no argue, but we don't need to get into that.
That's a whole nother episode for Kevin. But I do think the Lakers still need LeBron James. Now, I get it. You had the good week. But with LeBron, it's not a good week. It's like a good year. You have a really good stretch of games. When you have players out, you have other guys that step up. One of those guys being Austin Reeves. Kevin and I, we talk every day. Talk about Austin Reeves. He is on an expiring deal because he's trying to bet on himself and become one of those max type of players. And he has to be able to show that he can consistently carry a team, because he wants that type of money, carry a team to be given the keys to a team. You have to be able to show consistently week in and week out that you're able to win on a consistent basis. Now, the Lakers last week, It was this, it was that, it was all this. I'm doing the 50, 40, all this other crazy stuff. But now it's kind of bringing back to earth. You start to see the deficiencies of the Lakers, like they don't have a big man, a consistent big man. That's always just been the problem with them the past, I'd say, couple of years. But I do think when LeBron comes back, you start to see guys like DeAndre Ayton getting involved. You start to see guys, Marcus Smart. Like, you'll just see, like, a bunch of these other guys that are on this team just start to, hey, look at this and this guy and all this. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it's because LeBron James is on your team. And we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how long it is until he comes back. He has a sciatica in his back. So I did.
He's coming back on Tuesday.
Oh, we back. we back. But I did see that he started practicing again, so he was cleared for basketball activities. So it's gonna be a show, especially when LeBron comes back for sure.
Definitely. And your man's is in the comments going crazy, and it's my turn to speak, so I can't get to all of these. I'm typing as fast as I can, but this is why you guys know why Shaun is so important to this podcast. But just getting to the next thing he said, man, literally. I think he's talking about picks in this situation. He said, I think we have most of our future picks post-LeBron era, but I'm not opposed to him helping us get a title this year. And then he said, but do you take the risk of having Luka unsure of who's going to have the last shot or feel any unease of him or LeBron narrative in the media? I'd rather go without LeBron in that retrospect.
I feel like LeBron knows, though. He has to know.
There has been time after time after time after time after time after time where LeBron has said, I will take the back seat. Kyrie, this is your team. AD, this is your team. But those guys haven't been able to step up. Luka Doncic, AD and Kyrie are great. They not Luka. When Luka came to the Lakers, LeBron would be able to play off ball, was shooting second best in his career from three with Luka. So you can put LeBron in an off ball situation. LeBron doesn't have to sit here and hold the ball and pound it 100 times. He doesn't have to do that. And for there to even be a conversation of who takes the last shot in the LeBron James narrative just goes to show how good he is. At 41 years old, LeBron James last season, to answer the question, do the Lakers need LeBron James? What team in the NBA would not want a second-team All-NBA player on their team? I get it. Austin Reeves looks really good with the ball in his hands, but we saw this trio put up crazy numbers last year. Like Toddy said, it came to a point where JJ said, we're not playing it big all night. LeBron was their best defender in the playoffs. So LeBron has no problem taking a step back. But LeBron's going to come in and still be LeBron James. Last year, 24 points, 8 boards, 8 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 51.
All NBA, right, Kel?
Second team All NBA. Should have been first, but hey, neither here nor there. 38% from three and 52% from the field. In the playoffs, all those numbers went up. He led them in steals. He led them in blocks. He was their primary defender. So I get the narrative around him. Luka has already said this is his favorite player. Like, this is the dream to play with LeBron James. And LeBron James makes everybody better. Like, the reason Toddy has so much confidence saying Zildjius Ilgauskas, because before LeBron, who was that? People know Delonte West is a hobo, like a dude on the street. Delonte West is Delonte West because of LeBron James. Mario Chalmers, like Toddy was pulling names out of the hat that a lot of people don't really remember. LeBron James makes people better. When LeBron James comes to your team, you get better. And I'm not going to get into this rant because a lot of Laker fans have been in my DMs. We don't need him. He's washed. What happened before? Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 consecutive seasons of lottery picks. No playoffs, no future. LeBron gets there, 3rd seed in the West, growing injury. They don't make the playoffs. Next year, championship. Oh, Mickey Mouse, bubble ring, blah, blah, blah. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You know why, Toddy? Ask me why.
Why, Kevin?
Because that banner hangs up right next to Kobe's. So I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Hey, we're not going to do this.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's hanging up there with Magics and Shaqs and it's all in the same
Jerry
area.
West?
Magic. I mean, they're all right there next to each other. So I don't want to hear nothing about they don't count because they're hanging up there and they got a ring.
We're not gonna do this. Not today, Kevin.
Not today. All right. Let's get into the comments and we'll keep this thing moving. He's another comment. He said, "If the Knicks don't want Giannis, what's to say that they would want Braun for what he costs?" There's no way in the world the Bucks, in my opinion, Todd, you might feel differently, would do a Giannis for LeBron trade. If they're trading Giannis, they're hitting that big red button and saying, "I want 100 picks." And also,
oh yeah, there's definitely picks attached with that because LeBron is 41 and Giannis is in his early 30s.
Early 30s.
So we always come to this. Me and Kevin, like I said, we talk all the time. And he sends me trades, this, that, and the third. And it always comes down to how old is this person and how old is the person you're trading for. The teams don't want to go backwards. They usually want to get younger. So you're not going to trade a LeBron who's 41 years old for a younger Giannis who still has all of these years left in his prime. Giannis is technically he's like
100%.
Yeah, so you wouldn't trade him for a younger guy. LeBron's going to be done in the next year. Yeah, like year-ish, maybe one more year, but I don't. That's something. Good faith. I understand. This is he's talking as a Laker fan, so I understand where he's coming from. He's pulling things out of the hat, like the whole Nico here. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll get to that too. The Nico Laker, Luka fell into your lap from the sky
in the middle of the night.
You're walking down the street, and all of a sudden, $100 million just lands on the ground right in front of you. This is literally what happened. You're just looking around like, did somebody drop this? Or this is for me. So, I mean, with that's kind of your meal ticket out of everything because, like Kevin already mentioned, 6 years in the lottery. So that was the Brandon Miller, the Julius Randle, the
Brandon Ingram.
Lonzo. I said Brandon Miller. Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Lonzo Ball.
Larry Nance, Julius Randle, JJ Hart.
So we're going over. Let's not forget that the Robert Sacre years for Laker fans. Let's not forget that those were dark times. After Kobe, retired 61, that was great. But after that, it was a lot of just wasteland, a lot of, and then LeBron pops up. Hey. We got all these young guys with LeBron. We can go and win. Let's do it. And then, obviously packaged all those young guys up. Let's go get AD. They get AD.
Hanging a banner.
Shuts down. Championship. So, I mean, I think the main, what is the common denominator is LeBron James. So.
One more comment for it. Oh.
I get it. You can trade him. What can you get for him? What are we looking for? I wouldn't trade him. That's just me personally because I'm not in the business of trading a guy whose name is LeBron James. But I understand where people are coming from, and they're saying, push the red button. Let's try and get what we can get for him. But at the same time, LeBron does have a no trade clause. So good luck with that. Good luck with that.
So one more comment before I move on, and he says a 41-year-old cannot lead the team in stats for us to win a championship in 2026. We are competing against a young OKC team. Brother, I get it.
I understand. I get where you're coming
out with the old and with the new. I get it. I'm going to tell you this as a LeBronologist, but I'm going to put on my unbiased analyst hat.
It's not possible.
If LeBron is averaging the most points, if he's leading you guys in statistical stats, you're hanging a banner and we're going to the parade.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that means he's putting up, because Luka's averaging 35. That means he's putting up 36 tonight, 10 and 10. Brother, we're partying in LA.